We've been eliminated from the playoffs. We wait for Kevin Stefanski's press conference because he needs to explain why you would go for two when Shedeur gets us down and we're within a score. All we do is kick the extra point and we're down 7, plenty of time, and you did exactly what you needed to do, get the ball back. And then you got to go down there and go for two. And then when we go for two, we turn it into a circus act. Unbelievable. This coach.
Unbelievable doesn't even cover it. This coach really had folks thinking he had everything under control. But Shedeur Sanders just flipped the whole league on its head with a performance so wild, people started whispering like something illegal just happened.
The broadcast, it also said a lot of other crazy things. Maybe I'll get to if I can remember it. But I saw a quarterback here that's getting good in the pocket, that's starting to turn into a magician. That magician work, and we're looking at this, and we're looking at what people are saying right now.
He fought, throughout the game, which we knew he would.
Stefanski didn't just lose a game, he lost his cool, his headset, and maybe the locker room too. One night and everything's in chaos. Fans are buzzing, analysts look confused, and Stefanski out here probably refreshing job sites like his career just got picked off in broad daylight.
Kevin Stefanski did not want Shedeur Sanders, didn't even want him in the 5th round. Kevin Stefanski has done everything in his power to keep Shedeur Sanders from succeeding in Cleveland as a 5th round pick against all odds. Even yanking Shedeur again for the potential tying 2-point conversion, going with the Wildcat.
Shedeur didn't stroll into Cleveland. He stormed in like he already owned a parking spot in the front row. It looked like he clicked rookie mode on accident and still embarrassed a whole defense without breaking a sweat. The crowd's shaking the stadium, and Stefanski is trying to convince himself this wasn't a slow-motion disaster. Then it happens. The ball leaves Shedeur's hand with that cold-blooded confidence.
2-point conversion calls that I've ever seen in recent memory. But let's talk Shedeur Sanders. It looks to me like Cleveland might have found someone here for the future. I know you like Shedeur Sanders. You've stood on the podium and sung praises to this man's name for the last couple of years. Are you liking what you see right now despite the loss?
Every throw cuts through the defense like he's rewriting football right in front of everyone. Fans aren't just cheering anymore. They're witnessing a takeover. People are staring at the field like they've been watching the wrong sport their whole lives. Defenders on the other side look straight up confused, spinning around while this young star turns them into clips for his next mixtape. Cameras keep jumping to Stefanski every few minutes just to confirm he's still standing and not waiting for someone to tap him out the game. After the second touchdown, the whole stadium starts whispering, "Where has this been all season?"
What happened there? 4 touchdowns and a pick. He let the rookie show up a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. That's what's supposed to happen during the rookie season. It's a good learning experience. I thought it was a good learning experience playing from behind, getting extra reps, throwing the ball. He looks more comfortable. He looks better every week, like I've been saying. Even last week, he was getting a lot of hate for the 49ers game because nobody really watched that game and how that game went down.
Folks are genuinely asking how Shedeur sat on the bench this long without somebody getting questioned. Then Stefanski calls that Wildcat, and the entire place freezes. His face shifts from, "I'm fine," to, "I need a long walk in nature ASAP." He's out there looking like he's solving calculus with his soul, while fans watch his mental gymnastics in real time. Meanwhile, Shedeur's running the field like he's got secret cheat codes. Calm, sharp, locked in, making vets look like they just clocked in on their first day.
Because your running back doesn't even know that he's supposed to pitch the ball to the guy coming around. So it's like, it just felt like they just pulled it out of their butt and just ran something just to ran it. And it was just, I agree with it.
Brand?
Yeah, I'll say this, and I agree with Jason to the point of he carried you all the way downfield. He got you all the way downfield. He threw the ball that you scored a touchdown on. If you wanted to take the ball out of his hands on the 2-point conversion play, even that's fine. But he should have been on the field. You have a defensive coordinator in Denard Wilson who studies film ad nauseum, and he understands. And one thing that Denard is really good at is game.
And that's when the truth hits everybody like lightning. This isn't a breakout, it's a full takeover. Social media's melting down. Analysts can't keep up. Conspiracy threads popping off everywhere. And somewhere in that chaos, Stefanski realizes he might be watching his coaching future dissolve on live TV. Like up in the box, the Browns front office looks like they're pretending not to Google how to quietly replace your head coach. The tension is comedy at this point, and then Shedeur flips the whole script. He launches a flawless 40-yard bomb, pure magic, right in stride. The stadium erupts like they just watched a UFO touchdown in the end zone. Stefanski's just standing there blinking like he's hoping reality glitches and sends him to a new dimension. Every possession Shedeur touches makes it painfully clear that keeping him benched wasn't a small mistake. It was a full-blown tactical disaster.
Every rookie quarterback who ever steps in the National Football League will have growth. They'll have growth each game. They'll have things you can do better. But do you see the potential? Do you see an NFL quarterback? Do you see NFL level throws? Do you see NFL level decision making? And you see all those things with Shedeur Sanders. You saw a dime of a throw on his first touchdown pass was to Njoku.
Shedeur didn't just prove a point, he exposed an entire mindset. Analysts are already prepping months of debates because sitting a player this electric isn't coaching. That's straight malpractice. Even the announcers can't hide the smirks in their voices. They're trying not to say what everybody already knows. Stefanski's job might be gone before the clock even hits 0. Then comes that moment, the play that shakes the stadium, the cameras, and half of Cleveland at the same time. Somewhere in the building, a PR intern is already typing, "After careful consideration." Meanwhile, Shedeur jogs to the sideline cool as ever, like he just dropped off takeout instead of blasting an NFL career into crisis mode. Whispers turn to rumors, rumors turn to sources say, and then that heavy silence hits right before breaking news alerts explode across the arena. Upstairs, the front office is pacing like they're in a stress marathon. They know exactly what just went down. You can't ignore a performance like this, and you definitely can't ignore that they almost left it sitting on the bench under a strategy that belongs in a museum labeled failed experiments. Stefanski went from calm and collected to looking like a man mentally scrolling remote jobs with 0 quarterback responsibilities. The stadium turns into pure magic. Fans roaring so loud, ushers are wondering if they need security on standby. The energy feels unreal, the type you only feel when something historic just dropped. Everyone knows it. The team, the crowd, Shedeur, and yeah, deep down Stefanski knows it too. His exit isn't shocking anymore. It's destiny pretending to be a surprise. People act surprised in that fake polite way, like when you pretend you didn't know about the birthday party you planned yourself. Everybody saw this coming, but nobody wanted to admit it until Shedeur made it undeniable, especially when the offense was running plays so confused the running back didn't even seem to know who to pitch to. Shedeur's performance was too sharp, too loud, too real to downplay. Coaches watching from home probably grabbed notebooks and highlighted everything twice.
Do y'all want to keep watching Kevin Stefanski absolutely pee down his leg? I've tried to tell y'all, and there are people who are a lot more, they don't even use stats. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt because I want to make sure I have all the stats together. There is nothing redeeming about what Kevin Stefanski has done. You have to explain to me.
The Browns didn't just unlock a new era. They kicked the door in like a full marching band crashing through the hallway. Fans are grabbing Shedeur jerseys like they're limited drop sneakers at midnight. Suddenly, the whole season makes sense. The losses, the weird calls, the moments everybody questioned. It's like watching a confusing movie that finally ends with a twist so good it fixes everything. Shedeur didn't just play a great game. He rewrote the Browns' entire story, right on the field, in 4 insane quarters. He flipped a franchise that's been hunting for answers since forever. And once the dust settles, everyone finally sees the truth staring them in the face. Shedeur is the spark, the storm, the magic Cleveland's been begging for. Wild part is, they almost let him sit behind a clipboard like he was some background extra. Stefanski's quiet exit turns into instant league folklore, while Shedeur's name echoes through the city like destiny pulling up on schedule, parade energy already bubbling, and the season hasn't even kicked off yet. The only question left is how far this ride can actually go. Then Shedeur steps into the next game week, moving like Cleveland's unofficial mayor. Reporters swarm him, Analysts swear they knew all along, and former players act like they coached him through the television. Press conferences turn into motivational speeches loaded with lines like unlocking potential, which is really code for, yeah, we messed up, please chill. But fans don't care. Not when their quarterback is turning football into straight artwork. Shedeur isn't just playing, he's performing, painting masterpieces in motion. The city's ready to crown him everything, king, knight, morale minister, all at once. And now, every coach in the league is glued to Brown's tape like they're watching something supernatural unfold. Defensive coordinators are staring at their screens like they're watching paranormal footage. Shedeur rolls out the pocket, flicks his wrist, and sends passes flying like he's bending physics in real time. These throws don't just land. They glide into place like they already knew where they were supposed to go. Whole defenses are melting down, ripping up schemes, whispering little prayers into clipboards, hoping they're not next.
I make every call.
Shedeur had the hot hand. Why would you take him off?
Yeah, it's a 2-point play. Didn't come through on our first 2-point play. Got to the second 2-point play, we didn't come through. But that's on me.
Was that play call yours or Tommy's?
I'm responsible for all of it.
I mean, he only said it 3 times. Every play call is me. I make this choice. This is my fault. Well, now all of those choices have led to the Cleveland Browns currently holding the...
Overnight, the Browns become that team, the one nobody wants to see on the schedule and everybody secretly fears. And the funniest part? They didn't change a thing except unleashing the right quarterback. Off the field, the front office is busy spinning the story like they masterminded this rise from day one. Suddenly, every delay and weird call was part of the vision. Yeah. Sure it was. Meanwhile, Stefanski's name becomes coaching folklore, but not the compliment kind. His story gets passed around like a cautionary tale in seminars, documentaries, and late-night chats. Don't pull a Stefanski, meaning don't overlook the quarterback who can turn your entire playbook into ancient history. Somewhere he's probably at home, laptop open, watching Shedeur highlights flood every feed, wondering if professional Shedeur witness counts as resume experience. What makes it even crazier is how effortlessly Shedeur keeps cooking, not even sweating. He's tossing deep balls like he's skipping rocks on a lake and slicing up defenses like he's grading homework with a red pen. Teammates can't stop talking about his calm, precision, and that icy control that makes defenders rethink their life choices. Some of the guys even joke the NFL might need a patch update because Shedeur is clearly playing on a whole different difficulty level. The national spotlight gets hotter every week, and commentators are running out of words trying to describe him. They start with stats, shift to comparisons, then finally give up and just say what everyone already knows. He's different. Every snap, every read, every laser throw reminds. The world why underestimating a player built like this is the quickest way to get humbled on national television. Back in Cleveland, the Browns front office suddenly finds humility out of nowhere, handing out credit like they invented patience. The same folks who doubted Shedeur are now smiling in every interview, acting like this was the plan the whole time. As the season hits its final stretch, the stakes shoot through the roof and the Browns story turns into straight cinematic chaos. The kind of script someone sketches on a napkin at 2 a.m. thinking, this could be a movie. It's messy, dramatic, wild, and fans can feel history unfolding right in front of them. Nobody, not the media, not the analysts, not even the team, saw this rise coming together so perfectly. And through all the madness, Shedeur just keeps launching darts, keeps winning, keeps owning the field. He doesn't wait for permission. Greatness pulls up on its own, takes over, and leaves a trail of highlight reels blazing behind him. Every week feels like a brand new chapter in a saga. So wild that no Hollywood writer could have made this up. Analysts are out of words. They're thesaurus waving a white flag, opposing teams, out of excuses. And somehow, yes, those Browns, the team people used to pity, have turned into the matchup nobody wants when the clock gets tight. Fans jump from cautious hope to full-on dream mode, planning imaginary parade routes and designing custom Shedeur hoodies, like they work for the merch department. The whole city's buzzing alive with belief, pride, and that rare feeling of this might actually be real. Even longtime fans who've survived decades of heartbreak can't wipe the smiles off their faces. Then when the season cools off and the noise finally settles, the truth hits like lightning. Shedeur Sanders didn't just play football. He rewrote the entire script. No speeches, no politics, no hype machine. He was the spark, the ignition, the fuse that lit up a franchise stuck in the dark. What followed was pure fire, burning down every old idea of who he was supposed to be. He didn't just prove himself. He reshaped the Browns, shattered every limit, and turned the team into living proof that greatness doesn't wait. It erupts. And as the lights fade and the season echoes out, one truth stands above everything. This wasn't a moment. It was the start of an era. The city feels it in its bones. Fans feel it in their hearts. And even the loudest doubters can't deny it now. Shedeur Sanders didn't just make history. He became it. Cleveland's heartbeat is different now. Louder, stronger, unstoppable. The story pauses here, but you can already feel the next chapter loading, ready to blow the field open again. If you felt this journey, make sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment, because this saga is just getting started, and you do not want to miss what comes next.